The United States Supreme Court has played a pivotal role in shaping the present-day juvenile justice system through a series of landmark decisions. These rulings have not only impacted how juveniles are treated within the criminal justice system, but have also advanced the cause of juvenile rights and due process. In this 3-minute response, I will highlight some of these crucial Supreme Court decisions and their lasting effects on juvenile justice procedures. In Galt, 1967, this landmark decision fundamentally changed the juvenile justice system by ensuring due process rights for juveniles. The court held that juveniles have the right to counsel, the right to remain silent, and the right to notice of charges against them, among others. Galt laid the foundation for treating juveniles more like adults in terms of legal rights, emphasizing fairness and due process. 2. Kent v. United States, 1966. Kent was a precursor to Galt, emphasizing that juvenile courts must adhere to basic due process principles when transferring a case to adult court. This decision established that juveniles are entitled to a hearing before their case can be transferred to the adult criminal justice system. 3. In re Winship, 1970. Winship raised the standard of proof required in juvenile court proceedings. The court ruled that the beyond a reasonable doubt standard, rather than the previously used preponderance of the evidence, must be applied in cases where a juvenile could be adjudicated delinquent. 4. McKeever v. Pennsylvania, 1971. In this decision, the Supreme Court held that juveniles do not have a constitutional right to a trial by jury in delinquency proceedings. While this ruling maintained some distinctions between juvenile and adult criminal justice systems, it also recognized that due process rights should apply to juveniles. 5. Roper v. Simmons, 2005. In a significant departure from previous decisions, the court ruled that it is unconstitutional to impose the death penalty on juveniles. This decision acknowledged the immaturity and susceptibility of juveniles and emphasized their reduced culpability in serious crimes. 6. Miller v. Alabama, 2012, and Montgomery v. Louisiana, 2016. Miller held that mandatory life sentences without the possibility of parole for juveniles are unconstitutional. Montgomery extended Miller retroactively, requiring states to review and potentially resentence individuals who were sentenced to life in prison without parole as juveniles. These decisions recognized the potential for rehabilitation and the need for individualized sentencing for juvenile offenders. These landmark Supreme Court decisions have collectively reshaped the juvenile justice system in the United States. They have reinforced the idea that juveniles are not just miniature adults, but individuals with distinct developmental characteristics and rights. By emphasizing due process, limiting harsh punishments, and advocating for rehabilitation over retribution, these rulings have had a profound and lasting impact on present-day juvenile justice procedures. They continue to shape the system by striving for fairness, proportionality, and the protection of juvenile rights within the criminal justice process.